What's going on, guys? In this series, we're giving you a little breakdown of each individual house of knights in the Imperial Knight Codex. So if you've watched the last one, we went over House Terran. This one, today, literally 5 seconds later, we're going to go over House Griffith. Griffith, house rules. +1 attack when you charge or heroically intervene, and every model can do a heroic intervention. That's pretty cool, because that means even your little armigers, hellagers and armigers, can also do heroic interventions. This would be a good one for a whole bunch of knights running forward. A lot of people probably don't want to take the kicks or overwatch of all those knights, and if they end their charge within 3, they're going to have to either declare them to even be able to swing on them or just get beat up by them. Pretty cool. And you get +1 attack when you do it. So that means your normal knight goes to 5 attacks, meaning 15 kicks. Pretty good. 5 armiger warglaive attacks, going to 10 of his sweeping attack, right? Not bad. The gallant would go to 6 attacks when he charges or heroically intervenes, giving him 18 kicks. Pretty strong. And he's a weapon skill 2+. For 2 CP, House Griffith, this is an Imperial Knight house. Shoot or fight phase, +1 to wound models with 10 or more wounds. So pick a unit in the shooting phase or the fight phase. So say you pick your Crusader or your Castellan, and now you're going to get +1 to wound models with 10 or more wounds. That's going to include all big monsters. It's going to include pretty much most vehicles in the game. Pretty cool. +1 to wound. Can't complain. 2 CP, better than 3. Not as good as Veterans of the Long War, but can't complain, right? That's pretty strong. And especially if you got some big guns that are maybe going to be wounding things on 3s, wounding on 2s can be a nice help. And remember, you can do this in the fight phase also. So if you're kicking something and it's your strength 8 and it's toughness 8, now you could be wounding it on 3s for 2 CP, and you're going to have the extra attack if you charged. So seems kind of strong there. Warlord trait. 4+, when you charge, D3 mortal wounds against the unit you charged. It's like an impact, if you're familiar with that. You charge a unit, and on a 4+, they take D3 mortal wounds. It's cool, but I don't know if it's necessary. And you don't get to do it to all the units. You pick a unit within one, so even if you multi-charge, only one takes it. But extra damage is extra damage. I don't know if that would be the one I would build my whole army around. But in case you do want to do that, your relic is when you charge, on a 2+, do D3 mortal wounds to a unit you charged, and on a 6, do a flat 3 mortal wounds. So your warlord with that relic would roll a 4+ to do D3, and then a 2+ to do D3, so you could be potentially doing 2 D3 mortal wounds when he charges a unit, and that seems kind of good. But you're putting a lot of eggs in your warlord basket. And then he's got plus attacks on top of that. I don't know if he need, it's a lot of extra in that phase. So this 1, 2, if you don't like that relic, which I don't know if that's what I would take. A 2+ to do D3, that's cool, but you can just take the generic Imperial relic, which is +1 to hit in the fight phase. So now you only charge or heroically intervene, or when you get charged, at least you'll be +1 to hit. But if you charge, you'll be +1 attack and +1 to hit. So now you're hitting on 2s with 5 attacks, with counterbalances like one of the Thunderstrike gauntlets as well. So some interesting things to think about here. I think any knight army, you're going to be wanting to move forward, right? Just keep moving forward. Make your opponent have to decide, and if they don't focus everything into one knight, and assuming they don't get lucky and just drop you 2 tiers in the first couple of shots and then start working on another one, you're going to have a lot of models available when you get there. All of your models are getting this +1 attack on the charge, and all of your models can heroically intervene. So it's a little double bonus for your house. Not the best warlord trait or relic, but you know, the relic, if you're going to buy the extra relics, a 2+ to do D3 mortal wounds, and on a 6 you do a flat 3, it's not terrible. I think there are some better ones though, but you know, maybe you'll have some extra relics that you want to try out. I don't know. So anyway, that is House Griffith, Andy Imperial Griffith. +1 attack on the charge and heroically intervene. Pretty cool. This one doesn't stand out to be my total favorite because it doesn't give you the incredible speed of Terran or some of the defense of some of the others. But we'll get to those next. So thank you very much for watching my review of the Imperial Knights House Griffith. Please subscribe. When we get to 200 subscribers, we'll be doing another giveaway. And wait for the next one.